Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one and the only Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Rock-a-bye Bacardi on the treetop. When the shot pours, the shot. You know what? Fuck it. I can't even rhyme the rest. Welcome to the one and only Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not already, baby. Make sure that you go ahead and spike that like if you have not already, and dive off into the live chat for tonight's topic of discussion. We're talking time travel, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show about nothing. Here on the one and only Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Make sure that you guys check us out on all social media. Let me go ahead and introduce our crew representing the GMM Network. Bogard Scott Free.
Hey, future, give me money.
Yeah, future, past, even instances here in the present,
Give
right?
me money.
Give us motherfucking money. How's your day been, bro? Before we introduce our next guest.
I've been traveling through space and time, smashing on a rock they call Earth, just flying through space.
Did you like take like a fucking wormhole to get there, or like?
I took the mushroom to get there.
Is that like? Hopefully that's just now and not while we were in our last session.
It was like right before that last session. You know what I mean?
Oh God, I knew that you were probably getting off the rails for a second. No, it's all good. Let's go ahead. We're waiting on our guest backstage. Yeah, we're waiting on our guest backstage to get back there.
He's coming from the future.
Yeah, I mean, and we might as well go ahead and talk about some things that are going to be happening in the future, as long as this is about time travel.
No, we have a proud announcement. Our family is growing, brother.
Yeah, our family is growing. So you guys already know about the Unwrapped Sports merger. We're going to be having some new writers coming to rumboys.com, as well as a new live lineup coming here to the Rum Boys Fantasy Network, a big ass list of shows. But we also
in network, bro.
Yeah, we also have a very, very huge announcement. We are now consuming the fantasy first rounders. The fantasy first rounders will now officially be a part of the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Chris Pinto, Billy, and all of his guys, Billy Witt, Ryan Hicks, everyone really that he has, Kai P, everybody that he has underneath him, they're going to be joining the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. So we just grew by an extra like 12, 15 people. So super beautiful.
Shout out to Pinto and the gang.
Shout out to Pinto and the gang.
Welcome aboard to the pirate ship.
Yeah, hell yeah! Their first episode will be premiering next Wednesday after our show. So you'll get some fantasy content, some sports content directly right after the show about nothing. Next Wednesday. To sandwich that in, though, next week we have, I guess we would kind of say, a NFL Network / Rum Boys Fantasy Network mashup come Tuesday. Make sure you guys get up with us Tuesday. We'll be having a special edition of My Version is Better live. The second installment of My Version is Better will be live for you guys, or third installment, whatever the fuck. Or second, yeah, it'll be the second one. And we'll be live with Michael Florio for you guys on Tuesday. Wednesday we'll premiere the Fantasy First Rounders for you guys, and then Thursday we'll be live with CBS Sports Fantasy Football Live, or Fantasy Football Today panel co-host member Keith Cummings. And then that
is on.
Yeah, and then that following week, Thursday,
is on.
It's on.
That's
and then
that following on that show.
That following Thursday, we will then have Marcus Grant as well from the NFL Network.
Yep. Shout out to MG
coming on the show, talking some business, talking his journey, but then also talking some motherfucking fantasy football, because that's how the hell we get down here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. So some big things coming for you guys.
We put in the work in network, B.
Hell yeah. We just got done with the meeting with Sports Me app. Make sure you guys download the Sports Me app if you have not already.
And download the app and come in and battle us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is your chance to show that you might be
everybody,
better than us.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? But we love it when y'all chime into the chat. That's awesome. And now this is your chance to now put a face and a voice with that username that we see in the chat, and you can come battle us on Sports Me. You know what I'm saying? And I know Robbie's gonna drop the link to the Sports Me app in the chat as well. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop that link for you guys here right now. Just a second. Just give me one moment. Let me get that pulled up. While I get that link pulled up for you guys about Sports Me, let's go ahead and bring in Justin, Clock Management Fantasy Football. And tonight he's actually time traveling clock management.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I time traveled into the future. That's why I'm here late.
Yeah. I like that. So you're actually on time.
You're actually on time.
Dang, he clock manages with the best of them.
We got a new strict dress code at Clock Management. So
I like it.
I did see that tweet. I did see that shit. That's dope. That's dope. The bow ties, the ties are definitely in session over here on the Clock Management Fantasy Football Network. Make sure that you guys subscribe to them whenever you subscribe to the Run Boys Fantasy Network by going on our homepage here on YouTube, clicking our homies, and then go ahead and just give them a favor, click that subscribe button. It literally only takes you 5 seconds. Fellas, we're gonna go ahead and dive into tonight's episode. I already have a shot for it. I just dropped that Sports Me link for everyone in the chat. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Run Boys and girls want to do. Dilly.
I'm consuming other things tonight.
You do you.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I don't have any
that way you
alcohol.
can time travel later.
Yes, I
Exactly.
wanted to really get the time travel experience going, so I'm already there.
So we're gonna go ahead and dive into tonight's topic, and which is we referred to it multiple fucking times tonight. You just heard it about two sentences ago. Time travel. Time travel is a weird, crazy phenomenon. Everything from wormholes connecting and then disconnecting within a split second. Everything to time travel machines to sci-fi movies like Back to the Future.
When this thing hits 88, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Right? Yeah.
When this video hits 88 likes, we're going into the future.
We're going into the future.
Go.
Make sure you share the content. But everything down to movies like Back to the Future or TV shows like Futurama, so on and so forth.
Dude, movies like Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Endgame. They traveled into the past.
Endgame. Yeah, no. So
and they dealt with. I want to point this out too. In time traveling, there's different theories of
the time traveler's paradox.
Yeah. So exactly. And I was gonna say they kind of took the Back to the Future-esque kind of approach there. You know what I mean? The Marvels, the MCU did with their time travel in Endgame.
I guess the best way to kind of start off this topic and kick it off is what probabilities of time travel do you guys think are probably the most realistic? For me, I feel like wormholes are more probable than something like a time machine. I think that we experience time travel in the most purest essence of history repeating itself. What do you fellas think?
Man, so here's the thing: time travel is it's a perspective, right? Like, because for example, if you were to be orbiting a black hole, time slows down because of the immense gravity. So if you orbited it for long enough, you would only age a couple years, but then you would come back and everyone else is aged, 30, 40 years, depending how long you are traveling around this thing.
Yep.
So did you time travel? But
see, there's a difference between space-time and time-space, right? I forget which one you're talking about, but that's one of those. It's that space-time.
Because the gravitational pull. But I think that, there is a way so that you could travel through time doing so. There's like I mentioned, the time traveler's paradox that exists, which I'll talk to later. But I think that's where things get crazy. Maybe it's only possible to travel forward in time and not back.
Yeah, and that has been something that the more and more I've dug down this rabbit hole that I've kind of been able to find is that in terms you can travel forward but maybe not back, and that's what makes the whole growing thing from the Simpsons so very interesting. Is that he's predicting shit that's happening in the future or depicting shit that's happening in the future, whereas we don't see any references to really that shows that we could go back in the past, even if we want to look at something like that as a conspiracy theory in terms of the Simpsons. Bogart.
So,
What's up, Jimmo? What's
so
up, Sean?
mine's it has to do with the infinite universe theory. Like there's an infinite amount of versions of us in Earths, etc. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like if you can travel back, you're just traveling back and you know
You
what's
create a new
exactly.
uh
Or you have an infinite amount of ones that you're bouncing around to, and like this, you know, this is a theory that I adopted when I was a kid. They had this show called Sliders.
yes, I love that show.
Remember that shit? And Sliders, bro, like
They're always
they,
trying to get back to their
to the
reality.
original one.
Yeah.
They kept going around, but there's an infinite amount of things, amount of these motherfuckers. So it's like, theoretically, there's no way that you could affect your actual timeline. You're just
Man,
jumping
did you
around
ever
in
see
infinite amounts.
the final like episode?
Nah.
So they never make it back to their reality, but they make it
I
back
would've
to
bet
one
on that.
that's almost the exact same. And the only way he knows it's different is because when he goes home, he opens his little wooden gate and it normally creaks when he opens it and it doesn't creak. And he like stops and looks at it. And then he just
Fucking
shrugs and
close
walks in the
enough.
house.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like time. See, that's like what's crazy because when I watch time travel movies, I'm a real stickler for this shit. So it's like if there's something that's wonky or some kind of, you know what I mean? Like I can't stand it. But like the movie Time Machine, they got it right to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the dude, he was from like the what is that era called? Like the early 1900s, right? So
Yeah.
he's-
Renaissance.
the Renaissance, and he's trying to build this time machine because his wife had died, right? He was going to propose. He was in Central Park. He's proposing to his wife. She says yes. It's a fatty rock. All the shit, right? Then they're walking, and right when they turn around, there's a dude sticking them up, right? Dude, give me the motherfucking money. Give me the ring. And he's like, no, not the ring. He's like, and she's like, no, just give him the ring. He shoots the bitch.
He shot,
Bam.
he
She
shot
dies, and then
homie.
he goes on this whole thing, and he builds a time machine because his sole purpose is to go back and stop her. Stop her from dying. He builds the time machine, goes back, right? So now this is the theory where when he goes back, there's not another version of him running around. It's just him going back in the time, right? So it's one timeline, just one version of you, right? So he goes back. I'm just pointing that out, right? But when he goes back, he saves her every time. But another time, boom, oh, let's walk over here. You know what I mean? Boom. He sees the guy that would have stuck him up. You know what I mean? That guy goes stick someone else up. And then she gets ran over by an early model car. You know, those things are like tanks. Boom, she dies. Every time he went back, she would die another way. So he finally goes into the future, right? He goes all the way into the future, you know, just long story longer. And he finds out that the sole reason why he built this time machine, right, was to go back and save her. So if he went back and saved her, there's no way he could save her. She has to die every time, or he never.
Yeah, because then he wouldn't build the time
He
machine.
wouldn't have built the time machine.
Time machine.
So that would create a paradox. You know what I'm saying? So and the universe or whatever have you, it wouldn't allow it.
So maybe it's
So he
just too
couldn't
fucking
change-
dangerous to go back to the
No, but
past.
so that means that he couldn't change anything in the past, no matter what he did to go back.
So this, I think this is a good segue into the time traveler's paradox, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but like, so basically, if you were to,
Let me jump in my time machine real quick.
yeah, if you were to travel back in time and then shoot yourself in the head, right? Kill yourself, you go back and shoot yourself. Well, if you shot yourself, then obviously you're dead, so you couldn't
Everything
have
you've
traveled back
affected-
in time in the future.
Yeah.
So then you wouldn't be able to travel back in time to shoot yourself. But then if you didn't shoot yourself, that means now you're alive to go back in time and shoot yourself. So it's a paradox, right? And so
Yes.
that's kind of the time traveler's paradox. I forgot what's his name. Bruce Willis made a movie that's solely based around this.
It's the one with him and the dude with 3 names.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
talking about, right? The little dude from Third Rock from the Sun.
yeah.
Damn, I forget his name. Whatever. Yeah, but you know what? Go on. I'm gonna remember his name.
But yeah, that's the time traveler's paradox, and that's what one thing
that movie
why I
was
think maybe you
badass,
can't
man.
go back in time.
They
But
had
I
the
do like how what
TKs.
you brought up, Bogard, about you go back in time and like there's only one you across all timelines, right? Because like
Yeah.
for example, there's no
Back
reason
to the
time
Future.
flows the way it does. Like
No.
like
But it
people
does
who
because
teach
we're on Earth,
physics.
though. But we're on Earth.
Yeah, but
So
people who teach
our-
physics can't explain why time goes in the direction it does. Like, there's no reason why time travels forward and it's a linear line because it's time and space, right? It's one, that's one. But you can travel in space in any direction. You can't travel in time any direction.
Exactly. And
there's no reason for it. So
time-
maybe we do exist in all points at the same time, right? Like for example, in the Christian Bible, God exists in all times, right? And at all moments at once. Maybe we do too, but we just experience each moment at the same, and we're just experiencing each moment.
Oh, that was heavy.
Right? I never thought of it till right now.
That motherfucker got deep.
Hey, look, check this out though. See, time exists due to Earth. A day is 24 hours because it's measured on how we spin on the axis. A year is measured on how we rotate around the sun. So
Looper, that's the movie.
Looper,
Thanks,
Looper.
And what's his name? John. What is it? John something.
Yeah, the kid
I know
from
Bruce
Third
Willis
Rock
was
from
in
the Sun.
him. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Joseph
Yeah.
Gordon-Levitt.
He had 3 names. That's right. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's right. And
I fucking love Jimmo. Nah, dude, we gotta get Jimmo on this show. We gotta get Jimmo on this motherfucking show for real. Dude, if Jimmo's available, I'll fucking shoot him a link.
If not, let's get him on. Let's schedule him next week if he's free. Icon.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yes. You know what? Icon from the future right now. Travel back and click the link. You know what I'm saying? let's get Jimmo from the future. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That would be iconic.
No. So I mean, for me, the reason why I feel like wormholes are so significant. He's like, I work till 12 a.m. Holy fuck! Wakey, eggs and bakey. Bro, dude, but you're gonna kill it, man. I mean, you always run that ship so fucking clean, dude. You're good. You're time traveling through that whole shift. Like you're like, already 12 a.m. done.
But Jimmo, it could already be past 12 a.m. if you time travel.
Right.
Exactly. Right. For me, I feel like wormholes are probably the easiest way that we could experience time travel.
It's one line, linear, or what is that? Like this way?
Linear.
Yeah,
or horizontal.
Or horizontal,
You have point A and you have point B. And if you the wormhole theory is when you fold that line over, and then A and B is overlap now. So when you go out in one, you come out the other same time. Bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see that.
And I also had a theory, right? That like, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of veer off a little bit more about
a Bogart, but also there's also another one with the wormhole thing where like kind of like what you were saying, right? Where you got the endless universes.
Yeah.
So you got your one plane here, you have another plane here, and the wormhole connects the two of them.
That's what I think personally happens. That's what I was actually going to address. So I think my problem with wormholes and time travel is like I feel like wormholes and time travel could maybe be a thing, but I think the most logical thing when examining a wormhole is not maybe time travel, is more so it just puts you into an alternate dimension.
Elon Musk is backstage, Robbie.
Elon, give us money.
Yes.
Elon,
give us Bitcoin.
Shoot, Elon, give me a Tesla. Come on,
Elon, invest in sports meet. One of your other friends are already probably going to do it. Like,
Elon just sneezes and like a couple M's fall out. You know what I mean? You just have to be around him.
But no, I mean, no, like the wormhole theory, like I don't know where we're necessarily like. When I was watching the universe on Netflix last night, I saw where they were trying to connect it to time travel. We haven't actually sent anything through a wormhole just because like it
It'll
it happens
destroy
so
it.
quick. Yeah, well, one, it'll destroy, but two, it happens so quick to where you don't know if it's necessarily going to connect to the other side. Like you have to time that bitch perfect.
You know how
Like,
like if I believe in like aliens and crazy shit like that, right? So I
yeah,
believe so
as we
obviously there's
all.
like advanced or maybe quote unquote advanced technology or advanced civilizations that have been around we don't know about shit like that, right? Flying around in these ships that might have mastered space and time travel, etc., right? So we're like these primitive like primate monkeys, basically. You know what I mean? Compared to like these super advanced civilization, I mean, technologies, right? Right, and beings or whatnot. Now check this out. Our version of time travel that we have is particles, and it's I think it's in Switzerland. It's like a particle,
The particle
crunch.
accelerator.
There it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so like, and these they in trying to find trying to do this to create time travel, essentially send a particle, in the time, seconds later type of shit. You know what I mean? Very minuscule, but seconds later. And they
Yeah.
have this tubes that are like miles and miles long in a circle. And they're just shooting these
Smashing the
particles through.
atoms together. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then they figured out it's creating these little black holes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or potentially could, right? I might be slaughtering this. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So
it-
that's like the closest we've got. Because I
I-
love
I-
the Hollywood and because
so it simulates so it simulates the Big Bang is what it's doing
Exactly. Exactly.
in a miniaturized version.
And what that was after what we discovered Polaris 15 or some shit like that. Like that was like we figured this
the
out.
Marvel character.
Wow.
She was bad.
But right, but I wanted to bring up too. You're so with time travel, like the human body time travels, because like when you touch, like let's say with your foot, you step on a spike or on something hot, your body feels the pain, like you feel pain like faster than what the speed that it would take light to go from your foot to your brain and be processed. So your body is either anticipates it or you're feeling this faster than is possible in nature. So it's not possible for you to touch something and feel pain as quick as you do, but we do it. So
that's like a small
it's
version.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's similar to the particles. That's why I bring it up.
Traveling at high
Because
speeds
particles
is technically
do-
time travel, says Jaws.
You
Huh?
know what though? Every Friday I time
But
travel
Jaws
on
says
After
traveling
Dark.
at high speeds is technically time travel.
Yeah, or people.
Yeah,
think about
time
this.
slows down when that's
What if you're a
similar to
stewardess?
the going around the black hole. Yeah, when you travel over certain speeds, time slows down around you.
Like when you're a stewardess flying around, jumping these time zones. You know what I mean? Like it's
Even just
crazy.
being in a tall, like if you're at a really tall building for a year and you're down in a hole in the earth for a year, I forgot how much time, but it's like 8 seconds that the person that is down in the hole ages slower than the person up in there.
You know what's crazy is time travel.
Really?
Time
Is that
travel-
why? Is that why? Because everyone that's in California, they're below the fault line. They're a little bit more healthier looking.
maybe
I think- I
they
don't think it
gain
has
a couple
anything to do with the
minutes
fault
for
line.
on their life.
I'll tell you this much: we're in the past. If you compare to on the timeline, we're in the past. Like
Yeah.
you're in the future, Robbie, an hour in the future, technically. You know what I mean? Like I remember I did a shout out to Blake. You know what I'm saying? My co-host on My Version's Me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BWE. But on his show, he's like, do a New Year's Eve show with me. And, he's 2 hours, he's Central Time. So I was like, cool, I could do that. I could swing that because then I could,
Yeah, you could still party.
Exactly, right? And then it's crazy because I was talking to him. I was just like, dang, you're in the future. I'm like, well, why I got you? You're like, well, what's 2021 like? And then he says the funniest shit. He's like, it's all the same, bro.
So amazing. Yo, I remember
But
that
was so
shit.
profound to me because
Have you guys ever seen the videos of like people from the past where people are like, this dude has a cell phone, or it shows like,
Bro,
yeah.
things like that,
I
or
love
the
when
picture
Tupac-
photographs.
When the Tupac movie just came out and motherfuckers was like, he had an iPhone. And I was like, yeah, you right. Like they fucked that up.
Well,
Like
maybe Tupac was a time traveler, bruh.
you're a mess. We haven't
Yeah,
even started
but you'll
drinking
see like
heavily.
pictures from like 1900s, and like it like looks like someone has a cell phone or something like that. Or
Well,
there's videos of like someone just riding a bike out from behind a tree, but they weren't on the other side of the tree, and people are like, it's a time traveler.
what was the episode, Bogart? We discussed this a couple weeks. By the way, guys, Justin's probably gonna be on this show a whole hell of a lot. Not probably, he's gonna be on this show a whole hell of a lot more often. And he's gonna have a new show coming out called Banshee and the Madness. Get ready for it. It's gonna be fucking lit because he's lit, and well, look at him.
White chocolate.
Like chocolate, Upsy. I got some chewy bars. I got chewy bars, dog.
I got cotton mouth.
I got
chewy bars. I got cotton mouth.
I need to drink something.
Motherfucker, you need these Girl Scout cookies, but But anyways, fuck, I forgot what I was about to say.
You know what? Let's go back in time. And listen.
You're saying a few episodes ago.
Oh yeah, a few episodes ago. Fucking, we were talking about like lost civilizations, I think, or either like we were planning on talking about lost civilizations. Like, look at a place like Atlantis, or even look at like ancient Egypt, where it feels like that. When we were talking about ancient aliens, like that, some of these civilizations may have already had this technology, and maybe there was some way that they were in the future. I mean, or even we talk about
knowledge of the universe.
No. Or when we talk about ancient aliens visiting this planet, or another life visiting this planet from outside universes, maybe it's not far fetched that they were so far ahead because their galaxies via wormholes and black holes and things of that nature have progressed them so far in time that they have brought that technology back in the past, and we just neglected it, fucked it up. And maybe there is some aspect of like genocide where it's like they were like, "Fuck all of you, we're gonna get rid of all of this."
Have you seen the movie Interstellar?
Yeah.
So basically, humans save humans, right? They were perceived as aliens because they're so far in the future, but they travel back in time to leave everything for themselves, for us, that we needed to get off of our planet before it was destroyed, because it was actually us helping us, but we're so far advanced that it was perceived as aliens because we no longer looked the same, sounded the same, spoke English anymore. So they perceived it as aliens, even though it was just humans from so far in the future traveling back in time.
Hey, you know what's crazy is
right.
I got one to tie in. See, first of all, I gotta watch Interstellar because I still haven't seen that shit. But everyone
that movie is so dope.
And anyways, I want to tie in something both of you guys said earlier because you had referenced something from the Bible, and then Robbie, you had referenced some the dude. What's the dude from The Simpsons?
Matt Groener.
Matt Groener.
Yeah.
Matt Groening.
So anyways, right?
Groening,
in like the Dead Sea Scrolls, like versions of like the Old Testament and shit, right? It says like the Hebrews, they were from the future. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is because obviously the Hebrews are the Jewish, and the Jewish people they run Hollywood and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
the financial institutions.
As well. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? But it's kind of crazy because if that's the theory, like you know what I mean, like they always had the means of time travel. Because it even said it in like the first text of anything. You know what I mean? The Dead Sea Scrolls, bro. That's like the rough draft version of the Old Testament. You know what I mean? Like before everyone kept rewriting it over and over.
Fucking
the first dude. Like
what was that? Because was that BC? That was BC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because those all came out before. Yeah, way before.
No, but see, what's his
Jesus
name?
was
Matt,
even.
What's his name? Matt, the dude from The Simpsons.
Matt Groening.
Matt Groening. He knows hella shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He said
he mentions the Dead Sea Scrolls on an episode.
Exactly, bro. Like this. Come on. It's like
me and my best friend growing up, we watched The Simpsons religiously. So
fuck yeah.
Basically, I know everything that's about to happen because I watched so much Simpsons.
Yes. Hey man, hey, Simpsons is like, bro.
Wasn't there time travel? Actually no, I don't even say there wasn't. There was time. No, there was time travel in the fucking in the Marvel
they had a treehouse
Captain
horror.
Compound or in the Captain America joint in the Captain America, fucking yeah. There was time travel even involved in that
in
shit.
the Endgame shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Endgame, yeah.
See,
or was it
version,
Endgame?
their
But
version
even
was
before that, Winter Soldier. Was it Winter Soldier?
No, he
their
just got
version
froze.
was like a multiverse
Oh,
shit.
okay,
Too.
all right, yeah, and that's what I was about to tie into it. So with freeze, with cryogenesis,
Yeah, Futurama type.
tie into because I mentioned Futurama as a reference at the beginning of the show. Would cryogenesis kind of tie into fucking time travel? I mean, Austin Powers did it. Well, no, he had his mojo stolen. No, he had his mojo stolen by Fack.
Yeah, but he was frozen though.
Scare me.
Yeah.
See, but that was the things. They went back in the time and ended up frozen him, and then went and got his mojo. They remember they had like.
So we have multiple examples about cryogenesis. I mean, even that shitty fucking Batman movie with George Clooney where he had the fucking leather nipples.
Hey, look at. But how about this? Here's another version of this. What you're saying?
Simpsons is way better than Family Guy, Jimmo. Family Guy just has better dark humor. That's it. Go ahead, Biller.
They're all great. You know what I mean? This is worth having a debate.
And I love the first like 10 seasons of The Simpsons.
Yeah,
I don't know. If you want to debate adult cartoons, that's a different show for a different day, and I'll eat you all alive. Like I'll be like Boondocks, motherfucker. What? Like but
Boondocks was dope.
Yeah, but no, go ahead, What were you saying? What were you gonna say though about cryogenesis though?
Oh yeah, no, like so. For example, if we build a fucking spaceship, go to Mars, right? And like, you know what I'm saying? We traveling at whatever, like, say we figure out how to travel by the speed of light, for example. And
I think if we did that, it would be like 11 months,
like
right?
Justin said, yeah, but like you get there, you're not aged. You know what I'm saying? When you come back, however long, you feel me? That they went through. That's like time traveling because then those motherfuckers is older. Justin kind of brought up an example earlier, or he did bring up an example. Like when if you're in a black hole, the time freeze or slows or whatever. You come back. You for you, if it felt like 5 years, you go back 50 years for everybody. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like for traveling from one place to another by distance, right? Instead of like figuring out a way to jump through some wormhole or whatever. You know what I mean? That's like time traveling.
Yo, really quick, I do just want to shout out Jimmo's show. Yo, he has been killing it. Like
the icon
from the production and everything, and honestly, just
like I get mad when I can't watch it live.
Oh, bro,
me too.
I
missed it.
I
missed it last night because it's on every Tuesday, and I missed it last night. And then I left a comment.
I watched it.
Last night was Liddy, and the chat really last night was the most lit part.
I thought last night was Monday, and then I got my notification from YouTube after he finished the show, and I'm like, oh shoot, and I click on it, and it was already all the way done. So I just left a comment.
So tell me why motherfucking Steffi, right? Tell me why motherfucking Steffi, she on the Jimmo show last night, right? Check this shit out.
Hey, she was hella funny. She's
ruthless. She was fucking ruthless.
Like, listen, I'll kill animals for show.
No, that was one of the conversations. But hey, tell me why. Hold on, this is shit that tripped me the fuck out. My wife walks in, right? And I'm watching the show, and she's like, what you know? I'm like, I'm watching Jimmo's show. She's like, oh, where, She's like, let's put it on the TV. So, we fucking throw it on a Roku stick, on a YouTube app and shit. And right as I throw it on, Steffi fucking goes, my G, would you rather, right as I click this shit on, would you rather watch football or would you rather go without football or go without sex? I think it was like 6 months, like a year. Or I think it was like a year or some shit. And I was like, yo, I was deployed for 6 months, and that was the worst fucking 6 months of my life. Not fucking. Like, yo, having to like be deployed with like a bunch of other fucking dudes, like you're sharing a tent with a bunch of other dudes. You know what I'm talking about, fucking Justin. Like, I think I'd probably give up. Like, and then she switched it from just football to all sports. I was like, you know what, fuck it, give up all the sports.
Dang.
Robbie would be like, you know what?
I don't want to choose.
Talk about sports.
Man, I'm gonna say sex because I'm about to have to do it anyway. So I don't want to have to give up football and that. So
nobody. He
I don't want to lose both.
He gonna time travel his way to another one. Let's go. But no, like that to me, that was like the craziest shit. That one and Jimmo, he said he was like, I think it was Jimmo or either Phil. He was like, would you rather fucking go vegan, or would you rather have to kill your own like meat, like kill your own like food? Like it was like vegan or like hunt for your own food. But like here's the thing, like, if you go vegan, like you can't have eggs and shit. So it's like
so you can't eat like most
bread. Exactly. I can have a chicken hatch
bread.
eggs. Like I don't have to kill anything. I don't have to slaughter anything. But if I had to slaughter anything, I used to live in Virginia. And I'm the person that you should probably call, and I'll take care of that for you. Like I'll fucking shoot some chick.
I mean, it's like I grew up. I'm Filipino, bro. Like you know what I mean. Like,
oh, y'all don't care.
Yeah, and
then he'll drink the blood.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, what do you call that?
It's called dineguan.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I was just gonna bring that up. I'm like,
so
I can't remember the name of it.
See, now it's made of pig's blood.
Yeah,
and it has pork chunks in it, but like.
And then what's the?
Bro, I'm black meat, pig's
the
feet.
Egg. Yeah, but what's the egg?
The egg? Oh, but
yeah,
look,
that's like.
It's like you crack the shell open, there's a
little
chicken there.
Yeah, it's like a full-on chicken. Yeah, already there.
Like, no, it's like 75% of the way there. It's
yeah.
Like,
man, that
like
shit's wild.
Chicken, but it's still like some egg, and like that shit's fire when you're drunk.
I'm from Jamaica, bro. We eat fucking oxtail, beef tongue, nigga.
Yeah,
like we don't care.
The one, bro.
Yo, beef tongue is the shit too, yo. Oxtail,
I've had some good beef tongue.
I thought of this before, right?
I'm the
back to time travel.
You make a good dipping sauce, anything's fire, bro.
Yeah, I'm the Bach dumb that doesn't care. Shout out to all my lives, shout out my Southeast Asians. I'm the Bach dumb that don't care. Whatever. Fuck on. Hey yo, Justin. Yo, let's get back into time travel. We just had to talk.
I know
about nothing.
Yeah, right. But so something I thought about, right? So time travel, let's say on Earth, right? A machine that time travels, like you see in Back to the Future, any movie, right?
Yeah. Terminator. Or no, Terminator didn't have time travel. But
yeah, Terminator did. They send him back in time. So
through little portals and shit. Just...
But here's the issue with it, right? So you're traveling through not just time, but it's time and space, right? When you travel. So the Earth is not in the same spot a year ago as it is today, right? Like 1 year ago, because the whole universe is moving, the whole galaxy is moving, our planet's moving, our solar system is moving. It's not going to be in the same place. So if you were to travel back in time, you would be in the middle of space somewhere, hopefully, or like in the middle of a fucking planet or in the middle of the sun or something. You want to be in Earth.
Is that if the time travel happened here on Earth?
Anywhere. You would not be in the same spot. You wouldn't be in the same spot in space. Like nothing would anchor you to Earth.
I'm traveling right now.
Shit. No.
Nothing would anchor you to Earth.
I'm back.
So wait, Justin. So Justin, if I were to try and time travel, we're talking via machine, right?
Yeah. Let's go with DeLorean. Let's go with DeLorean.
Yeah, the DeLorean.
So if I'm hopping in the motherfucker. I am in the passenger seat. Hack, close the door. You're saying I'm going to not even end up where I set the destination. I'm just going to end up in space, in the space time.
You'll end up in that time, but the Earth isn't in the same spot that you are today. A year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it's moving thousands of miles an hour.
But then does that make that an alternate universe in that case? And just
no, you're just in a different point in space, man. Like you can see the Earth from where you are. Like fuck, I'm not on Earth. I'm fucked.
You're visually able to look down and you're seeing the big blue and green.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh my God! Nah, dude. I'm sitting here smoking, and that's
what I'm saying.
Nah, bro, you just fucking. This is what the show about nothing is about, people. You just took me to a whole fucking level. What's up, Fantasy Football Hustler? This is a show about nothing where we talk about literally nothing. We do not talk about anything.
We're talking about time traveling, and I'm shrooming.
Yeah, I brought this same point up to my wife like a month ago, and my wife doesn't get as into this stuff as I do. So I explained it to her about 6 times, and then after the 6th time, she was like, I don't get what you're trying to say.
All
I'm just
right.
not going to listen to you.
So because I know some of the homies that you know. What did the homie Perry say when y'all sat down and spoke about this?
Oh no, Perry doesn't listen to me when I talk about this stuff. Perry's
You're
like,
kidding.
no, yeah. When I talk about this stuff with Perry, he'll just be like, Justin, I don't care. I'm not listening to
Dude,
you.
I'm so fucking mind blown. I'm so mind blown right now. Like, yo,
Perry's a dick
think
like
about it.
that? I
Think
love
about
it.
it. All right.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. All right. So I'm hopping in the time machine based off what Justin said. All right. I'm literally
Okay,
separating.
where are we going? Where are we
Hold
going?
on. We're gonna go back to Prohibition era because we're gonna help Al Capone boost up some early Rum Boys rum sales, right? All right. So I'm in the fucking time machine. All right.
I like it. The rum
According to
conglomerate
Justin,
is born.
I spin around, bam, and now I'm looking down.
DeLorean, bro. We're going 88. You know what I'm saying? We're not just
yeah,
sitting around. Come on,
I'm now in the Prohibition era, but I'm also physically from a physical fucking being standpoint looking down at Earth as a planet.
Bro, like if you go back that far, like because that's like what, 80 years ago? You
Yeah.
go back 80 years, you're probably not even gonna be in our solar system.
Yeah. All right. So this is what I want to now bring up to you, bro.
The
What do you think
calculations
about?
must be precise.
No.
It was spinning into a tangent of
But
oblivion.
like how precise it would have to be to predict where in time
that
and
mean?
space the
Right.
Earth would be, not just the time you're going to, but where the Earth on that exact second is. Because let's say you're 2 seconds off on your time travel, right? Now you're inside of the Earth instead of on the surface of the Earth.
Mhm.
So you just come out of time and you're fucking stuck inside Earth.
End up in a fucking wall.
Yeah, you're in a fucking volcano,
A fucking volcano.
some shit.
Even.
Yeah. Like
Oh.
that's what I'm saying. Like the time travel, like for human beings on Earth, is probably impossible because of that.
Right.
It makes for good movies, right? But like the
Yeah, I like the
This is
dumbed
where I
down
gotta
versions
ask.
on the movies because
This is where I gotta ask.
Like Back to the Future is just my shit. You know what I mean?
This is where I gotta ask.
But there's
Okay,
a lot of
so
things
growing up in kindergarten, all right,
I don't
or
agree
from
with
kindergarten on.
and everyone always asks the wrong questions when they're watching these time traveling movies. They're like,
Oh,
"Oh, how do you know that?" No, fuck that. How do you get to that spot in time and space? How do you land there perfectly?
But you-
The car didn't even come off the ground. Like that's
what makes
amazing.
But you know
That's
what
what
though?
makes
I
things.
like
That's
I
what
like
makes
it
things
because
like
Doc
traveling.
is just that he's just that dope, bro.
But that's what makes things. That's what makes things like light speed travel and the such even that much more better. Justin, and tell me what you think about this
The
fucking
stars,
off the
when
wall
you-
theory, because
Okay, yeah.
this really might fucking fit into what you were really just saying. So we have found extraterrestrial planets. Some don't have most don't have the capacity to fucking inhibit life. Like let's just fucking face
Yeah,
it,
we
right?
don't have any
Yeah.
Goldilocks planets around like
Right,
really
yeah.
near us. Yeah.
Now when we go
We
along
found
things,
several, but nothing in range.
when we go along, you know, these planets that are beyond the 9 that we have all been taught since grade school. Most of us have been taught that, hey, our solar system is our soul. There's shit beyond our solar system that we know about.
8 now
What
because
do-
Pluto's a rock apparently.
Pluto's-
Pluto. Shit. I'm sorry. So yeah, 8.
That
I'm sorry,
fucked
just
me
8.
up when I remember I think it was my oldest daughter.
My
when she
nephew
was in-
taught me that.
Yeah, when she was like, no, there's only 8. And I
Bro,
was like,
when they
she
switched
was
that
in
shit
2nd
on
grade,
me,
I was like, what?
bro, when they switched that shit on me in
Having a
fucking
Pluto, bro.
in 1998, I was like, what did you just say, teacher?
That's where the Crip God lives, bro.
Hey, but no, when we look at these beyond when we look at these beyond planets, these ET type planets, these extraterrestrial planets, some of them are so close to their star that is super burning bright, you know, and it's basically completely inhabitable. But I mean, some of them where it's even kind of close, it's like what the fuck? And when you look at their orbit, we've always been taught that the sun is here, and then you know everything is kind of working in this motion. What do you think about planets that are? What do you think about? What do you think about solar systems?
Other shit too, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you think about these outside solar systems that either A have a reverse orbit or B have like some type of more of a direct up and down type of orbit? Fuck, I couldn't remember that word.
I mean, listen, I'm not an astrophysicist, but like I'd imagine, you know, it could be
Bro,
explained
I have
by
a buddy who
gravity.
works for NASA.
Like it's all push and pull in the universe. You know what I mean? The bigger things pull on the smaller things, and then you know what I mean, and vice versa. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
one
Like
of one of the one of the one of the shorties
things
that my
push
mom
on each other. Like you know what I'm saying?
one
Things
one of
orbit
the
each other.
shorties
And
that my mom used to do hair for, her husband, he used to work for NASA back when he used to live in Virginia.
gravity.
And
The
like
time
this
travel.
motherfucker used to invite me over to his house like all the time. He'd be like, "Yo, like come over, like because I had to bomb shit. You know, I had to bomb shit. Like I was getting my shit from our bogey. You know, I was getting my shit from Cali. You know, so he'd be like, "Yo,
Allegedly.
allegedly," and he'd be like, "Yo, come over. You know, sell me some, and you know, let's sit down and talk." And like me and this motherfucker, like we just sit down, and you know, I won't say no, but like, you know, we sit down, we talk, and like some of the
And when you
shit,
smoke the weed and time, and that
yeah.
is time traveling in
Whoa, whoa.
itself.
Yeah, it wasn't '06 when they changed, bro. It was definitely before that. Well, there was talks before that like Pluto might not even be a planet,
It
bro.
went
Like,
back and forth. There's debates for a long time. But
yeah,
Yeah, listen,
bro,
yo,
I'm a
I love
nine
that Ian the
planet
Mike is up in
truther.
this motherfucker though, man.
I'm a
hey,
9 planet truther. How about that?
hey, I'm gonna blow your guys' mind. Then, have you guys heard of Planet 10,
Yeah, hell
Planet
yeah.
X,
Planet
Yeah, Planet
X.
X. What was it? No, is it X16 or X10?
And what's crazy is
Planet X? It was,
this
or it also
motherfucker's so
goes. It
big.
has another
Apparently,
name too. They gave it some other name. I forget the name.
yeah.
Uh, but it's like on an obscure, super long, what do you call it,
Orbit.
orbit.
Yeah.
And
So
it
it's
pulls.
orbiting something really big. Then
Well, no, it's
it's
orbiting the
crazy.
sun just in a because all of our planets
Oh,
have a like a very circular
yeah. The sun
rotation,
got
right?
pull B.
But like the most planets don't have as circular of a rotation as all of our planets do.
Nope.
Happens over time.
Yeah, because
So
of an orbit.
yeah, they
Yeah.
end up kind of leveling out. But like this one with its super obscure one, it's going to go way out, and then it comes in and circles super close to the sun and gets whipped way back out, and then it comes back in. And they're saying that's why there's asteroids that have like hit all of the planets in our solar system it's like every 10,000 years or something, or
Yeah.
however long they say it is, because they say that's how long it takes this planet to orbit the sun one time. That's how long a year on
Yeah.
that planet is.
And it's in a bunch of like ancient fucking
Oh yeah, they talk.
ancient
There's all
texts.
sorts of
Yeah.
different theories on
There you
it
go.
too. Yeah, a lot of them
Yeah,
I think are
I want to
insane, but it's
say,
possible that this thing actually exists too. I've read a lot of like things from actual scientists saying it.
you know what's funny about Planet X is like that always reminds me of like early ass YouTube when it like you know what I mean? Like
Bro,
when it
yeah,
had all the series. Like I remember somebody was like, "Yo," like my boy
the
came to me, he's like,
Bluetooth.
"Yo, dude, you heard of Planet X?" I'm like, "Nah," and that was like 8 hours of the day. I'm just like, "Oh shit, I'm stuck on this
Bro,
shit."
I love watch. I used to watch
Planet X, me.
the videos because you get all the crazy people who are like, you can see it on this date, or it's Nibiru. That's what it was.
There it is.
And
Oh yeah. Oh, that
yeah,
was
and like I'm
Naboo.
like, no, you can't see it, man. Like you can go outside, you can't see it. And this was posted 4 years ago. You said it was going to hit our planet like next month.
Hey, you know what's funny? It's like here's the thing: is like measurements aren't going to be the same though from that time. Like, going back to time travel, right? Like so, whoever wrote these measurements and predictions, calculations, they didn't maybe they didn't what is the word I'm looking for? They didn't add in the fact that the Earth is going to
Account
be in a
for.
different account. There it is. Thank you. See that's
Yeah.
yes. Right in the nick of time.
what do we think that the missing phenomenon? All right. Well, actually, before I get into missing
Plutonium.
phenomenon, before I get into missing phenomenon, I want to say that question before, after the music video. Um,
I'm trying to think of that. What's
I
the
want to
what
get you guys a quick take. I want to get you guys a quick take before we get into music.
element 115? There it is. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Element 115. That's what we need, Rob. Make the phone. You know what? Make the phone call.
He said, "Make the
Make the
motherfucking
phone.
phone
Call Elon.
call."
He got it. Bro,
He's,
he got it, bro. Tell him we need tell him we want it on consignment. You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
what is that? That's a
Element
Moscow
115.
VM. Damn, that shit sound. Hell. Oh, you can do some shit with this. I'm way too smart to be googling this. I'm putting that away. I just threw my phone.
Why did you Google that? You actually Googled
Well, I haven't
Not
fucking had it.
plutonium. Don't
It wasn't plutonium. That wasn't plutonium. That wasn't even.
15. Oh yeah, you can Google that. You'll be all
Yeah,
right.
no, because that
They
element was
ain't
not
letting none of that
plutonium.
out.
Oh man,
Um,
I just learned about another time traveling paradox. I wasn't
Okay.
aware of.
Ooh.
would you
All right,
guys be
so-
willing to be frozen when you died, or try to be brought back to life when technology developed enough?
Nah, when
Nah,
it's my
man.
time, it's my
Well,
time.
if I'm old, no. If I die, like if I were to die today, hell yeah, fucking let's do it.
I think that
But
the general consensus was
I
that
don't want to
like,
be fucking
If we
90
had a
and they bring me
choice,
back to
yeah.
life.
I don't know. Well, I'm not necessarily going to be 90. Like I mean, I'd be technically 90, but I would not necessarily like if I'm frozen. If it's cryogenesis, if I'm frozen at 29 right now.
That's
and
what
I
I'm
come
saying.
back-
If it were today, no. But if I live to be 90 and then you want to freeze me, fuck that.
yeah, you're a dick. You're just mean.
Yeah, I don't want to come back at that point.
Well, unless you're banking on the fact, like, listen, if you freeze me, like, when would you desire to be woken up, sir? You're like, listen, wake me up when they have technology to make
me young.
again. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yo, Hugh
live
Hefner's
forever.
like freeze me, and just make sure my dick still works.
Yeah, right, bro. So
Blue
here's
Chew, give me
here-
money.
here's the other
Pay my
paradox I came
bitches.
across, though. So the other paradox I came across is when someone travels back in time to prevent something from happening, right? Bogart, kind of
Yeah.
like the movie you were talking
Dude,
about.
yeah, that shit's fucked.
But-
yeah, I
but-
wouldn't want to do that.
No. But here's the thing. So
Now
person,
you're on a different string
yeah.
of
So
timeline.
person travels back in time, like for example, with that situation, right? Like person travels back in time to prevent something from happening, right? So they go back in time to prevent this from happening, but something they do while they're back in time is actually the cause of that event.
Yo,
Yeah, so
yo,
it's
yeah,
a paradox.
it's a paradox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
because
catch-22.
Inevitable.
if
All right,
they
so then
if
hear
they
me
had
out.
never done that, they never would have built a time machine.
Ooh.
Oh, then hear me
Hey,
out. Let's play what
Back
if.
from the Dead as the video
No,
now
no.
too, because that's like time travel. It's like what
Let's
we're
play
talking
what
about.
ifs. Let's play what ifs. I'm about to piss off a lot of people if this were ever get cut and edited. Like I just saw Justin reaches. He's like, "Oh shit."
I got it. You need me to cut this clip? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. We're at the 53-minute mark, right? We're about to get into halftime. What if, for no consequence and no penalty, someone went back in time, prevented the murders of Malcolm X, prevented the murders of Martin Luther King,
Well,
prevented.
depending on
Let me finish.
the
No,
time travel theory, like,
No.
is it going to be a different timeline, or are we talking one timeline? where
it's
if
one
you
timeline. It
change
is
that,
one.
affects
It is one.
everything?
If you change it, it affects
Yeah.
every. Dude, we're talking perfect world. We're talking perfect scenario. Okay. What if that happened? What if someone went back in time?
He would have
What
amassed
if-
an army and
what if-
really
what
put
if-
a dent in it.
I'll
in
go
their
simpler.
ass.
I'll go simpler. What if someone went back in time and made sure that Black Wall Street never got burned down?
Man,
You
it'd
would
take a
have a
lot
lot
to make
more-
that happen because there was a lot of people involved. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
like, what
Yeah.
if this just happened?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Like you could, like if, man.
You would have to find.
It'd be a
you would
different
have to
America.
pin- The way
He
you
said it'd
would
be a
have-
different America.
and it would be like a crazy mission because you would have to know the one character who was the inception of the idea to start
No,
whatever.
but
you know what I mean?
But that's the
'Cause then
thing. You
could
want
just
it.
take him out.
No, because if you went back far enough, right? You could go back far enough to where you could take out systematically multiple people
Yeah.
to
Oh,
keep it from
God.
happening, right?
What if we took out Hitler?
Man, and like
That
I'm
was
like,
done in
man, I'm
Captain
like
America.
talking
I
about
don't know
going
why I'm
back and
asking.
like
I
murdering
don't know
people
why.
now,
I don't know why. I
not
asked that.
changing
Captain
people's
America did
opinions.
that.
Like after I went
He
to
said
it
not
though,
changing
I'm like, you could systematically take these people out, and I'm like, man, why did my mind go to murdering instead of just stopping them from doing it, like sabotaging their planes?
Yeah.
I don't know why your mind went to murder either. That's
Yeah.
not where I was going.
I blame the army.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, bro.
America, video games is not what's going to poison your children. I promise. What's so fucked up is not related.
Bro, but like here's the thing though, like what if you went back and took out Hitler, right? But then what if that action ended up being what caused someone else to take his place that was worse, right? and then
Oh,
that's
you're a
what you
dick.
have to live with, right? I caused something worse than Hitler. Like,
Hey,
I did that.
Do you remember that
Fuck.
episode of Sliders, bro? When
Oh wait.
they went they went somewhere, right? They went to one of the dimensions or whatever, the timelines, whatever have you.
Yeah, and the
these
Nazis
motherfuckers-
had taken over.
No, they were all speaking
Oh.
in like British accents, everybody. And
Oh, yeah.
it was like we lost the Revolutionary War in this
Yeah.
version. You know what I mean? So America was like just a big version of like Britain and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think so? So wait, do you think that this leads us into maybe a possible potential agreement that even if you were to go back in history on some social justice vigilante type shit, like what the, I'm gonna get rid of all the bad. That like motherfucker, honestly, you could just like if you chop off a head, it's just gonna grow into the head, right?
Listen, I don't want to mess
could,
with time.
yeah.
I don't want to mess with time.
Well, I mean, well, hold on.
So you
No,
know
no.
what I'm saying, like,
You guys
wait,
seen the
wait.
butterfly effect, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like,
Justin,
so,
Justin,
think
Justin,
about
Justin,
this.
Justin. You and I,
If
we
it's
been
one timeline, and I had the ability, and you had one opportunity, go back in time real quick, or go forward in time real quick, and come back right to the same spot. You know what I'm saying? I just need 4 hours, because I'm gonna go 4 hours into the future on the day that they're announcing like the mega, right? And I go back, play the numbers, win it all. You know what I'm saying? Bang.
But
right?
we're talking about for some other
I
vigilante
know,
shit. We're not talking
but-
about for your own benefit. We're gonna get into
Listen,
that
But
later.
I'm saying though, 9 times out of 10, if people had a chance to time travel,
But that's not
they
what
would
we're
say-
on. We're on one specific topic. We're not on that
Oh,
topic.
my bad.
We have a halftime for a reason. I was
That's true.
explaining this one thing for a reason. I got you.
Yes. Well, we're gonna. Well, when we come back. Oh, hey, play Back from the Dead. One time. Oh, if you don't got it queued up, no, don't worry about it.
Wait,
You know what I'm saying?
do I have that?
It's like time travel music.
Hang on. Now I
I
have
feel
to.
like I'm back from the dead.
Now you did that.
You know what
Oh
I'm
wait,
saying?
no. Back from the Dead had a sample in it that I gotta send to you because shit.
You got flagged for that?
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't published that song though.
No, it's okay. It's only $2.
Okay, word. Because it's chopped. Yeah, it was chopped. I'm like, damn, why would I get flagged when I chopped the samples?
And I'll send you what it was, and it was like some drum kit, and they were like, nope, and I was like, you're a dick. That was really fucking petty. Like when I went back and I listened, I was like, you can suck my dick. Like it wasn't even a bother worth of us fighting as a company. Like I was like, you can keep your $2 bucks. You're $2.79.
Take your fucking $2.
Yeah, lick my asshole. But no, I'm
Does that
sorry,
pay for
Justin.
that?
I need to get it published. That's why.
$2? Does that cover that?
No,
Does it
it's a
cover
sample-
licking?
it's-
No, my
I'll
asshole's
chop this
pretty
up.
clean. Like you're looking CEO asshole, so like like it's a flex. Like it's a little bit of a flex, not a whole lot of flex, but like
You say you're flexing your asshole?
I need 350. You're flexing your asshole. I need 350.
Oh shit.
I need 350. No, we're gonna get into Justin's joint honestly because I mean he's
Oh,
here.
yeah, slap
his
it.
first appearance. Like here on the show about nothing.
About
We're talking time
nothing.
travel.
And it does have to do with superheroes.
It literally does. It's super sci-fi. Justin, I thank you for doing this. I also thank you for everything that you're really about to accomplish. People do not know, like especially in the last hour, the 6 degrees of separation and the things that are about to happen in your career and the things that you're really about to embark on. Especially just because of one fucking meeting. And I just want
Journey through space and time.
yeah, but like for real, I didn't get to say this to you privately, so I'm just gonna say it on air. Bogart, you know that I'm proud of you. You're at my hip like 100%. You know, step by step.
Pause.
I mean, yeah,
I know, I'm just
motherfucker,
fucking-
you know,
I-
yeah. But Justin, like, dude.
Robbie's all sentimental right now.
No,
We
I'm
love
not. I'm
you
not
too,
even
Robbie.
sentimental, but no, I'm like, yo, Justin, yo, the shit that you did in that meeting before we got on the show, and the shit that you're about to do. Let's go. Hey, next Tuesday, Justin. Are we growing up or are we growing up? Like, is this what you want to do in your kindergarten report when you were a kid, or is this what you want to do in your
That was a little
kindergarten
different,
report
but
as a
you know
kid?
what? I
He
love
said,
the
"I was a
universe.
Yeah, I had weirder ambitions, like to be a dinosaur and stuff.
You know what's crazy, bro? I don't know why, but I remember saying I just wanted to be rich.
Oh,
Like, what do you want to
ladies
be
and
when you grow up?
gentlemen.
I said, rich.
Yeah, I just said I wanted to be rich, and I didn't know
Give
that.
me money.
I didn't know that it was going to consist of this.
Somehow, some way, I'm gonna get it.
Give me money. Hey, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the run boys and girls. What to do? We'll see you in a few. This is Superman. Don't worry about any commercials. We're just gonna go play the track, and we're gonna come right back and spit isms.
No, this Lex Luthor.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
I ain't no Superman.
Justin, say it with your chest.
I ain't no Superman. This Lex Luthor.
Let's go, dilly dilly.
We on the night, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman. We on the night, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman.
I'm a villain like Lex Luthor, slinging that purple ring with my Apollonia chick, and my bitch is a sex shooter. Probably my next ex, but it's sex in my ex future, so I'm her man's worst nightmare, something like Fred Krueger. Make him break out in tears, cause the bank account is on smash like wholesaling ass. We getting cake out the rear, and I'm on that hard shit that ain't gon' play out for years. You on that soft shit, clean the gay out your ears. Man, I'm rolling in my passages real nice. She popped a Zanny in my convertible, now her top got peeled twice. Then she took off her shirt, so her top got peeled thrice. Then she gave me top to the 4 tops in real life. Lex Luthor, my nigga, you could be Clark Kent, while I'm switching Lois Lane's hiding behind dark tent. Puffin' kryptonite, hitting the sunset strip tonight. Lean mixed with Sprite, yeah, motherfucker, this the life.
We on the night, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman. We on the night, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman.
Lex Luthor, me and my lyrical hookah. Had to kill him in the booth, that's the truth. Credentials moolah. Used to drive the homies moving dolphins like Don Shula. Just doing my Don Dua. Some couldn't handle power. Hit some cats as cowards. We killing Superman. No Dwight Howards. Nima so villainous, simply the illest villain. I'm the lady's kryptonite. Say hello to the bad guy. I'm so Bane on a dark night. My heart feels no pain. I'm just addicted to the fast life. Cash rules, baby, what's your vice? Push a man. I could be that guy, live a good dope so she needs that line. We own the night, motherfucker, I'm cold as ice. Nemo Pacino, devil's advocate, hazardous. Dr. Manhattan, cancerous. And now Superman is dead, dog, it's quiet on the set. Oh.
We on the night, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman. We on the night, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman.
Okay.
That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman.
Hey, you got that life? Huh? You got that life? Yeah, I'm about my money. Ride him out, I had your life. Matter of fact, I had your wife. Check for me, she bought my night. Sneaker wars, you like the spike. Sorted colors, Mike and Knight. Top flight, so official. Cross the line, face the pistol. Kaepernick, 49er, all gold. Stay shining, infamous. Ass casing, shoe game, psycho. Super crazy, my super cool. Straight from the 80s, I might go. Back to the future, Mr. Marty McFly. Trendsetter, been better than your favorite top 5. Who am I? The venomous villain. Call me Luther, the one you love to hate, but you never dare speak of. Mastermind genius, Secret Six the meanest. Megatron monster dressed in black, murder theme shit, blowing that kryptonite. I killed the whole game, and I killed Superman with one mic.
We on the night, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman. We on the night, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind. grind. Soon as I choose my vice, I'm more like Lex Luthor. Nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam. Nah, I ain't Superman.
At the intersection of chivalrous and villainous, my characteristics illustrated in graphic images. Black and white, good and evil plots, box scrimmage in my dreams. I see what the fuck I'm dealing with. I'm drawn to drama, use the marker on my arm to document the rise and fall of my survival through it all. You call it karma, luck, death and dishonor to these commoners. Alarming, you're the danger, that's the game we played for long enough. Caked up, shape cut, the face made up. Look at you talking gay stuff, dummy. You not gonna fade us, money. You chasing funny papers. Wait your pay stubs, huh? Give us some credit, son. Your numbers ain't replacing us. 10K gracious. Thanks for your support. Take whatever part you cast me in Academy Award. Nima tab me in. Scene action. Collabing with the team captain. Shaving troller. Play the role. I'm Gene Hackman.
We on tonight, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman. We on tonight, no I ain't doing right. Maneuver through my grind, soon as I choose my vice. I'm more like Lex Luthor, nah, I ain't Superman. That's how I do it, fam, nah, I ain't Superman.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here on the show about nothing here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Make sure that you guys subscribe, like, and most importantly, share the content. Let's get back in here with the cast and the crew of tonight's show where you're talking about time travel. Fellas, I'm going to go ahead and turn over to you. Like, it's
check
all.
this out. I was in a paradox. I've looked at my phone because I wanted to watch the video while I stepped out real quick, right? The music video I was playing, but I swiped it, and then you know what I'm saying, and when I pressed play, you know what I'm saying, it was us in the past. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting on the screen, and I got lost in a paradox, bro. Shit was crazy.
I love Josh. Josh is one of my favorite. He made his cereal the same way. He's like, I put a little bit of milk and I put a lot of cereal. I was like, that's how the fuck I do this. Like that's exactly like I want that crunch. Justin, what is
I want
good?
more milk. Bro, I got
a lot of milk, a lot of cereal, and got to eat it fast because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't want it soggy.
Yep, and then pound the milk down.
Me too.
Pause.
Bro, so all right, I got a couple things real quick. All right, here's the first one. Going back to the Hitler one, right? Rob, so this is something I was thinking about.
Yeah.
So if you went back in time and you killed Hitler, right?
Hitler would have took over.
Well, no, so let's say no one took over.
That's his
but,
right hand.
Well, let's say no one took over. But
and everything was peaceful. I wouldn't have my wife because she's part Jewish and black.
No, but like down the line, right? You're born down the line after you killed Hitler. Well, then once you're born, what's going to make you go back in time and kill Hitler if he never did anything bad? Right? So you wouldn't think to do it, right? So then you wouldn't do it. So then it would never happen. And then Hitler would be alive.
Why did you suck the fun out of everything?
Because it's a paradox. But that's what fits my original theory as of the infinite amount of multiverse versions.
That's
because
true.
You can go back and then
as many times as you want, and you just make a new universe each time.
Motherfucking time travel is just a giant paradox. This is a giant catch-22. Like if you do something,
I was running in circles just 2 minutes ago, just in circles.
Yeah. Here's my favorite one though. Paradox. This one's called the Bootstrap Paradox, right? I'm gonna give you an example because it's confusing if I just say it.
Dub C.
So I got two examples. The first one's with an item, right? So the Bootstrap Paradox is this. So let's say George Lucas, who made Star Wars, goes back in time and gives himself the script for Star Wars, so he could come out with Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Well, and then
why would you do this?
So he could become rich, right?
Bro, I know. Why are you doing this? Like this is fucked up. But go ahead.
No. Yeah, but then that creates no beginning, no origin for the script, the script of Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Right? There's no
or even the inception of the idea.
Yeah, it doesn't have a beginning. So how did it happen? It never it
or
doesn't
the conception of the
end.
idea, I should say.
Like it takes it out of the timeline. Like it doesn't make sense. It can't happen. And here's the one that makes
It'll
this even
destroy the
weirder,
space-time continuum.
right? And here's the one
like,
that makes it even weirder, right? If the Bootstrap Paradox, when you use it with a human. So let's say this person goes back in time, 20 years ago. And he goes back in time, meets a chick 20 years ago. He ends up hooking up with this chick. Then he goes back to his timeline, right? He doesn't know he got this chick pregnant. She gives birth. And then 20 years in the future, her child becomes a time traveler. And then he goes back in time and he gets a chick pregnant, right? He's his own dad.
Whoa.
Right?
Really
It's
weirdo.
a continual loop, right? He's
that
caught.
was some shit that only I'm gonna be honest,
Oh,
with
no,
you,
like,
I figure out.
That's the part of the test I would fail. You're like, damn it.
Bro, that I
Like,
feel like
what'd you get on Professor Clock's test, bro? I got an 87. That one, bro, is the one about the dad, your own dad, bro. I got it wrong.
Oh hell no! Oh
I put C.
hell!
I clicked C. I was like, fuck it. C stands for clock.
So wait, are you saying he can go back and fuck his own mom?
yeah, but he doesn't know it.
No, it's his own dad.
Ew.
See, now I'm confused. Is it his own dad or what?
He's his own dad. He's
It's the
fucking
knocking boots paradox.
yeah.
It's
right?
the knocking boots paradox is what they would call it from this day forward.
Nah,
In time.
He
nah,
doesn't know it. He doesn't know it.
nah. You're nah. Why you people?
Listen, it's the show about nothing and everything. Space and time.
Hey, fuck.
And I was like, whoa.
Bro, that shit's deep.
That shit was way too deep, bro.
Let's talk about Back to the Future more.
That's what she said.
Ah!
I like it. I like that. I see what you did there.
This is more mind warping shit. So yeah, that Justin.
Dude, I have the best "that's what she said" moment like ever.
Don't do it.
No, cause so shout out to the homie
No,
Rome, right?
but this is what it
No,
was.
check this out. Shout out to the homie Rome, right? So we were in the city, and we were rehearsing for like this Halloween show, right? And
Yeah.
we were working with a band. So like we go to rehearse with the band. There's a Subway around the corner. So he's like, hey, let's. And he's like a dude. He's from San Diego. So he's totally like, hey, bro, let's go get some subs. And I'm like, all right, let's go. You know what I mean? So we're walking to the thing, and you go down the line. They're making the sandwiches, right? So and it's all ladies working, and then like, so like he's like, oh, I'll get the 6-inch, and then he's like, oh,
Oh,
lettuce,
no.
all that, and then he looks at it, he's like, and he asked me, he's like, hey, does that look like it's 6 inches? It doesn't look like it's 6 inches, huh? And then I was like, that's what she said. Murder. Oh, hey, everybody died.
That was
though.
one of
Like,
those things that was like
all the ladies in there, like
Everyone knew it was. Everyone knew it was
just
coming,
died,
right?
bro,
Like
like-
everyone's like, man. Everyone's
he was
thinking
like-
it. They're like,
I just couldn't help myself, man. It was just,
I love
it
you.
was the best Subway. It was like that was like my Subway's trash, but it's like I'll go there just maybe for one moment I can relive it. Just
and they're like, all right, your sandwich is free, and you get out.
yes.
So that would be a moment if Bogart could time travel back to
That's the moment
Do
you
that
travel
over
back
and
to.
over again.
this is the funniest joke ever.
In all of space and time, that's the best. That's what she said ever,
if
bro.
you could travel back and change anything at no consequence, all right, fuck a paradox, all right,
Yeah,
fuck Justin having to make you fuck your own mom, all right.
I didn't make you. You chose to.
It's the knock boots theory, bro. It's a dark one. It's a dark theory.
That is, he went complete Game of Thrones. That we're gonna throw in incest into this and see what happens.
Right.
Yo, YouTube is so flagging.
Right.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. I mean, Jim was trying to dick before, so. Ah,
You know what's crazy though? Like they showed a commercial before, right? But it was a European commercial, and like in Europe, it's hella more. Like you'll see
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you'll see like
This is-
like
yeah.
boobs on fucking on
Yeah.
like regular daytime soap operas and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's a
like
thing.
yeah, like they're regular commercials.
I know.
But
I
like
used to live
show
there.
like John's on there. You know what I mean?
I know. I know. I used to.
So
Like you're telling me something I don't know. Like,
just watching regular TV and shit. Just like,
yeah, he's like, oh,
it's
yeah.
crazy. Like be growing
Yeah.
up as
I
an
used to have
American.
a.
That's so
I used to
like,
play
Like,
this.
like, oh, here's Dragon Ball Z. Oh, and then here's a novella, and that's
Hey,
like, oh,
I used to play this European video game when I was a kid, right? And you're like racing a car and there's zombies and you can run over the zombies, right? But in Europe, they're more sensitive to violence. So these zombies look just like normal people, only their blood is green. Also, all of the females are topless. I'm
oh,
like,
yeah.
wait, so they're okay with that, but there can't be blood?
Oh no, trust me,
Oh,
Europe is
shit.
completely ass backwards. Like, yo, get shorty, have a fat ass, but your teeth, oh, but yeah,
Hey, I liked where you're going, Robbie. Like, if you guys could travel back in time to
Time.
any
They just
point
gotta
in
fix
your
the
life,
any
teeth. That's what
point
you're saying.
and no
Oh, you weren't
consequence.
going there. I thought
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like where you're going, but yeah, but they just gotta fix it.
But no consequence. So there's no paradox.
Yeah.
Like, where would you go back and what would you change? Like, what would you do? And it doesn't affect like anything that you got right now.
Oh, that's a nice loophole.
Yeah. Oh no, this is a rule. This isn't even a fucking loophole. This is a
It's gonna be different. Listen, I'm gonna warn you
I'll let
guys. It's
Bogart
gonna
go.
be different
Yeah.
scenarios of me like coming back and I'm super rich.
all of
Well,
them.
that's why
Yeah,
we're starting with Justin and
I
not.
listen, no, but see, I could do a real ill on the low. Like I can go back, get hell of these cards, right? These fucking cards that everyone's going crazy over, like just these mint condition joints. I come back, sell them for M's on M's, and just be like, and then
Bro, they're going crazy over these digital cards now. I'm like,
Yeah,
there's
the
not
Top
even
Shot.
real fucking cards.
Yo, Justin was like, I don't care about Top Shot, and I'm like, yo, look,
Yeah, someone,
Like,
and
screenshot
someone's
that shit and
reply,
send it to
and
me.
you see that dude's reply. He's like, yeah, if
Screenshot that joint,
right,
man.
he's like, yeah, if you don't like free money, my buddy paid $9 to get it and sold it for $120, and I'm like, oh, so he paid $9, so it wasn't fucking free, was it?
No, that's not
Free
but
That's
I
money.
a paradox.
Yeah,
That's a
but he
paradox.
definitely got
How
his
could
shit
it
back.
be? Oh, it's
That's
free
a
because you
hustle.
got the
No,
money.
hey, but did he? Because like,
No,
yeah,
he just
the
paid off
dude
his
said,
$9. All he
because the
did was pay
dude
off his
said it
$9.
on Twitter, but that doesn't make it real.
Yeah,
Like,
he just paid off his $9.
I just bought one right now and sold it for $800. I mean, it didn't actually happen, but I just said it. So
all I'm gonna say is,
hey, if I could time travel,
all I'm gonna say is clock management giveaway. Give me money.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was actually one of my reply to him. I was like, well, I'm obviously not good with money because I give away free jerseys every month, and you don't have to give me anything for them. So
Dude,
just subscribe to my YouTube.
Just be the first person to be the first guy to give away Top Shot on fucking. Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Right?
No,
I'll
we're
go
done.
I should
back,
do that.
No,
I'll
we're
go
done.
back,
No,
I'll buy hella stocks, put it in like a fucking
I'll buy stock in the
safety
stock
deposit
market.
box, and then I'll come back with the key to that bitch, and then go in this motherfucker fucking 50 years later and get all my fucking Macintosh and or whatever it may be, dog. I'm getting it all, bruh.
Bro, yeah, so
Like
first of
$1 a
all,
piece.
I'm going back to high school time, right? And I'm gonna actually fucking get good grades. I'm gonna be like, hey, fucking turn in your fucking
You went the
homework,
wholesome route. I like
little
that.
homie, right? Like,
Hey, look here, man.
Make sure you do your shit.
He went the scared straight route. He's like, listen,
Yeah.
man, I'm you from the future.
Yeah, you want to end
yeah,
up in Afghanistan?
Is that we're fucking in?
For real.
Yo, that's one hell of a way to scare the shit out of your younger self.
You know what's crazy is like it's like okay, what if this was a scenario, right? Obviously you come back. It's like the Back to the Future shit. You come back and now you're this other version. So it's like somebody got to lace you up about you. Like I'm like yo, what like so like what was it? Biff. Remember when he came back? Biff was hella rich. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what happened? And there's like a documentary playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go on YouTube real quick. Okay, let's go see how I got rich. You know what I'm saying? How I amassed this empire. You know what I'm saying?
I like
It's like
that.
you.
I like
How
that,
would you
yeah,
know?
like-
Would you remember? Would the memories just immediately
Come
Yeah.
back to
insert
you,
into your
yeah.
head too?
So
should.
so then I guess
In my mind, in
I-
my mind
Okay,
they do.
your version.
Yeah, in my
all right.
version they
Yeah,
do.
your version's better. Like, we're going with yours.
oh, I like what you do. Oh, that was nice. Oh,
Oh
that
yeah.
was
Oh yeah. And stay tuned this Tuesday's special live edition of My Version's Better.
yeah.
With some
As
special
long as
guests. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Go ahead. No, special guest who?
Oh, listen, we they're gonna have to tune in now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Or go back in time and rewind.
Or go to the
Beginning.
future and
Yeah.
watch it live.
There it is.
Whoa,
Paradox.
And then let's go ahead and talk about what you have coming in the future. You can talk about both on the Clock Management channel, but a little birdie told me that you might have some shit here.
Hey, first, I mean, I want to this breaking news from CB in the chat, bro. Coming from the future.
Yes.
Man.
Oh shit! I'm from the future.
Sports Me is going to be the #1 app in the App Store in a few months. Man, this great news. We're all super excited. And make sure you guys hop on there and battle me. Also, CB, I love that. I love that picture, bro.
Like, I can't wait to battle CB. I cannot wait. He has
when this shit happened in the Super Bowl, I didn't understand it until I saw the two videos clipped together from when Tyreek was scoring the touchdown on him and throws up the peace sign during the regular season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I saw that and I'm like, bro, he killed him after it was a 4th down too.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth down, swats the ball away and then does that to him. I'm like, bro, it was worth the 15 yards. Sorry. Got sucked into that.
Deuces.
No, dude, that's what we're here for, bro. Just talk about nothing and just go off on tangents.
And
that's
if
what I love
anything,
about
we'll
the
go
podcast.
back in time.
Because what I loved about it is how vicious it was, because Tyreek's deuces was like, hey, deuces on this, series. I beat you on this series. Bye. See you next series. But his was like, deuces on your season. I ended your season and we're the Super Bowl champs. See you next season, bro.
In our house.
Like, bro.
Dude, and what I love about sports media is like our writers now get the opportunity. Like they haven't gotten to be on the network yet. They're now going to be able to be all over the place, all over the app, and just start shitting on motherfuckers. Like, hi, I'm Connor Burke from the Rumble Space Network, and I'm just going to let you know that I'm about to put you in your motherfucking place about the Baltimore Ravens. I'm about to put you in your place about this. I'm about to put you in your place about... And they're just about to start fucking doing it, and they're going to be able to start 1v1-ing cats and shit. Like, the shit that we talked about tonight in tonight's focus group, like, not going to go into too much detail, but we were
seeing the future.
Yeah, we were making the future.
Yeah, we were literally making the future.
We were handcrafting the future.
And
literally
we found a way to not make a paradox even.
Like, we can't even joke about it. We can't even say that like a condescending, like jokingly. Like we were literally doing that, and that's what we're gonna bring you guys. Like, and I love that we brought that up. Like, that's a weird way that like time travel kind of tied in. That only Justin could do that, by the way. Oh, but fucking yeah,
Bogart actually did
Professor
it.
Dub.
Oh yeah, Bogart, yeah.
Yes, I'm the teacher's aide.
But no, I mean,
I'm the TA.
But no, Justin. I mean, no. Like, am I allowed to talk about what may be coming, like, from you?
Yeah.
All right. So, we spoke. Justin and Bogart are going to be having, and we don't know what other fans and people may be joining them. This could be a community thing, like where they make it super interactive. Like, we don't know. It's going to be up to them, and they're going to plan it. But they are going to have their own show called.
It's all about managing the madness.
Yeah, managing the madness here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. And I honestly couldn't be more excited because, like,
this one's gonna be like you know what's crazy? It's literally the professor and the teacher's aide for real. You know what I mean? Like,
literally, yeah.
We're gonna be dropping some real other type isms,
bro,
and multi-layered shit.
Oh, we gotta hit that in unison. All right, I don't know if you guys are reading the chat. All right, 3, 2, one.
Hold on.
Time keeps on
Ticking,
ticking,
ticking. It keeps
ticking.
on tipping
Into
away.
the future.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm singing
Oh,
it,
we
Nate
got
Dogg.
three.
All right, we're all off.
Hey, dog. All right, 3,
I
2,
thought I was
1.
behind.
Time
Time
keeps
keeps
on
on
ticking,
slipping
ticking
into
into
the
the
future.
future.
Man, that was on that Space Jam soundtrack.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
Bro, I used to listen. One of my buddies had that Space Jam soundtrack growing
I
up.
used to have it,
And
yeah.
Hey, that shit
every
slap.
every time I stayed at his house, like
Time
we
keeps
put that song on
ticking.
repeat as we're going to sleep.
Yup. Yeah, exactly. That was a shit, dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The Isley
Damn.
Brothers got one that's sick too. Where they actually got the concept of that bar.
Yeah, where they sampled it.
Yeah. I can't remember right now. That's gonna fuck with me. But yeah, hey, bro, time traveling, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I time travel every fucking day.
I really do feel that way. Like,
Hey, if you could, though, would you want to time travel into the future if you could not come back to the past?
I honestly, with the
How
way
far
that
in the
things
future though?
all right,
If
all
I
right,
could
all right.
go, like say like let's see here. Say for example, you know the remote in Click. This is kind of stupid. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
Click, right? He would like basically time travel, but he would just be on this other mode just to get from one point to another really fucking fast and get it over with, right? Just to get it over with.
No, I'm talking about at least years.
Oh, I don't know.
Like it's minimum 5 years.
See, that's crazy because it's like if you can go into the past, right? You'd be able to leave little stuff for yourself. So to remember, you know what I mean? Like say you got lost in the past, you'd be able to leave little things at one point that can get to somebody, right? Like,
Yeah, in the future you can do that, right?
Yeah, you can do that. You just, you know what I'm saying?
And like if you went back in time, the further back you go in time, the more advanced you are than everyone else, right? Like you're smarter than them.
So you mean go back and be God?
Yeah, but in the future, you're stupider than everyone else because they're all going to be more educated than you.
Really
The
quick,
further
guys.
you go.
I just want to let you know,
It's like
correspondence.
Like
I just want to let
Yeah.
I just want to let you guys know
Brian was an idiot.
correspondence from one of the homies up top that they appreciate you fellas. Like,
Oh,
yeah, you guys are appreciated, and that's not from me. Like you know I appreciate you, but I want to
Dear
let you know from them. Yeah. He said, "Dear mama."
I was trying not to laugh.
you are
I was like, Robbie's having
appreciated.
a moment.
Oh,
Dear
Don't
mama.
You know your love is sweet?
hey, going back into the past, would you guys believe that these are the personalities that on Sunday mornings set your fucking lineups? And
Rob, so I just asked Bogart, like, if you could, would you travel into the future knowing you couldn't come back to the past?
No, I already said no, or I was about to say no. I didn't say it.
Rob,
I'm gonna
every
say
time
no.
we talk about like anything, he's like, "Oh no, just
No,
stay right here."
no. Well, here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna stay right here because
I'm telling you, I
I don't
wanna
know,
go
like
4 hours.
because I have to counteract with
How about this? If I can go
I
back,
wouldn't.
hold on. I have to counteract with the fact that like right now, if I were to have to go back in the past, I'm like, no, fuck, like, I wouldn't have to go back. If I have to relive that shit with no like like everything were the same, and like I have to go in the future and like see what, like I don't want to know. Right now, I like the fact that I'm controlling my future, and I feel in control with that. So I want to.
and that's what's crazy too, is because the thing about the future, right, is like that would
if I skip ahead, I can skip steps.
But if you think about the future, and in this theory, you know that means these things are destined to happen because you're going to a place that's already
predetermined.
Right?
Yeah.
It would have to be 100.
So
like
if I were to
go in the future, yeah, like if I were to go in the future and like this, I don't want to see a future if this didn't work out. You know, like I want to stay in the present and just deal with that when it comes to that. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I love my life.
I like what you said there.
Like I make a lot of jokes about going back to different scenarios so I can get rich. But like if it changed my life, I didn't have my kids, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right?
no, like
'Cause
that's
they
yeah.
like 100% change everything. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like I might see
Bro,
these other kids. What if I don't
here's-
like these versions of them?
here's
You know what
another thing
I love these ones. You know what I'm saying?
Here's
Yeah.
another thing that I think
I
about,
don't
which
wanna
I mean, I
change
don't
that.
think any normal human being ever thinks about. But like, if I were to go back in like, you know, fucking 1600s, right? Like when you had fucking kings
See,
and
you can
queens.
do that because you're white, though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Me
Oh,
and Rowdy
fuck.
pop
But
up in
here,
that
but here's,
motherfucker.
but here's the thing.
1600s,
Even if
bro.
I
Yeah.
did, like, I would fucking die, man, because
Yeah,
like
you wouldn't speak the language.
I wouldn't know how to,
you'd
and
have to
you
know
know how
how to
much
have
shit
a
they did for
1600
themselves. Like, I can't go, I
Yeah.
can't order Uber Eats.
Yeah.
I can't fucking,
Yeah.
I
You
can't go
have
to a
make
grocery
bread,
store.
bread. You know how long it takes to make a sandwich, bro? You have to kill the animal, get the meat, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
even
you,
even
have to,
even
you have to
you
make
gotta
the bread.
make
You have
the
to pick
bread.
the grain. Like,
Bro.
I have no
Yeah.
idea how to do that shit.
even with Justin's
Then you
belief
gotta
system,
bake that
like
shit still in a
even
fire.
with Justin's belief system, it'd be like Justin would be like, "Hey, don't fuck with that person," and they'd be like, "What did you just say?" And he'd be like, "I said don't fuck with that person." You just end up going down with like the fucking
That's also a solid point. I'd end up getting killed before I even starved to death.
yeah,
We
like
be in line in the guillotine. You know they have a whole line of the motherfuckers. People just show up to watch the show too. You're like,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Bro,
It's like,
I would be
shit,
screwed.
traveled all the
I
way
would
back
probably
here
be
for
screwed
this.
more than them. You know what I mean? Because like I would say, and those dudes would be like, "Oh, you're fucked." Like, no, it's cool.
hey, DJs like us were not accepted back then.
Yeah.
Let's just face it. Like
Sure,
we're a bunch of gambling,
I don't even
number
think Bogart.
knowing, X and
Bogart.
O's.
I don't
Like,
think his people were even in the like they
God.
had interacted with Europeans at that time.
See, well, the
yeah, they had,
Spaniards-
yeah.
the Spaniards they try to
Yeah,
take
the
over.
Spaniards was like
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah,
they
I mean,
came
but
through.
that
They
counts,
basically
kind
took
of.
over, and then we had to take that thing back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they
And-
weren't
and
like
actually, it was
Filipinos
Magellan.
weren't
We
like
chopped off
outside of
Magellan's
the
dome
Philippines.
piece,
You know what
bro.
I mean? Yeah,
We chopped-
right.
Like literally, like and put his head on a pike. You know what I mean? Like let's
Put his head on a pike.
because they came through and wrecked shop for like a minute, bro. Like you know what I mean? That's like look at me. I look like I'm the Spanish motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like literally like I'm like an example of it, bro. Like it's crazy.
You guys are
History.
my favorite people. Like, I don't
And this and more on managing the madness.
guys, managing the madness, like that's gonna be a them thing.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I
be
mean,
doing homework and shit.
I'll pop in, and I'll make like an appearance. But like, yeah, like that's gonna be a them thing. And I'm excited. I'm
Hey,
excited.
listen, anything
Yeah,
Real
I'll
Boys
bring the
brand is an
management
us thing.
I'll bring the management and Bogart will bring the madness.
Yes,
Oh,
I have several madness bags. I just
That
need someone
fucking
to
marketing.
manage them.
Miles is gonna have a fucking field day. He's gonna be like whenever
Let
Miles
me be
creates
Igor and you be oh no, I guess not
Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Hyde.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
We're one person technically.
bro,
Yeah.
bro. But the way that Miles like
Madness.
does graphics, like the way I picture him behind, I know he's doing it on like a laptop and like a phone and shit. Like he's chopping up videos and shit. But when the way I picture him just like a fucking painter, and they're just like play music.
Give me Mozart. Hey Google, play
Fucking-
Mozart.
And I really feel like he's just picking up paint and just throwing it at a canvas, and then like it just creates. I appreciate
that would
it.
That's
be a
how he
sick
makes
ass
those
mutant
paintings though too.
Yeah.
Because he makes some bomb ass paintings.
Yeah, he really do though.
He's hooking me up with one. I'm getting the astronaut. Bogart's getting
The Egyptian shit, bro.
Yeah, the
shit look
Egyptian one.
crazy.
I think he's actually working on a second, like a Nubish joint. And I was like, I think I might want to just get that second one from you too. So like his shit's going.
I used to have a cat named Anubis.
Dope.
Dude, Justin, if you haven't gotten any of his art, you need to get it.
It's settled.
Yep.
It's settled.
Not-
If God blesses me or the universe or time blesses me with another son, his name's Anubis. It's settled.
Dude,
Bro, I used to name
had to one up
I
your
used to
cat
name all my
story.
animals after like mythological gods. So I had like
Tight.
Anubis, and then I had Erebus, who was like
that
a
the
Greek
three-headed-
god.
The three-headed
No,
monster?
Erebus was the Greek god of darkness, which was a cat I had that was
Mhm.
all white.
Whoa.
And then I had
Smart.
Anubis, who was the god of light.
Nice.
Yeah,
Was he
and
all
it was
dark?
my cat that was black. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say nice. I like the
Dude,
contrast.
I'm about to name my son Anubis. Like y'all don't fuck that.
There. He's like, fuck that. I'm taking the name.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, if I, you know. But hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the show about nothing.
Yes.
Like I don't think that I mean we're gonna do our outros, but like really to just cap everything off from like the bottom of our hearts to you guys. We love you guys. We love and appreciate you guys.
And I look forward to seeing you guys in the future.
I see what you did there.
Dude.
I see what you did there. Hey, I'm telling you this much. There's another version of me running around, and when we see there's gonna be two of me, and it's gonna be a paradox, bro.
Bro, I'm about to go get mad.
When we meet in real time.
I was gonna say you guys are awesome. No, dude, you're fucking awesome.
Off the digital realm.
I'm trying to get Hustler in the mix with the Rumboys like a lot more. I'm trying to find a fucking way. Yo,
Hustler was on here and he was dope.
Yeah, dude, mad fucking dope. But he gave me mad be real Cypress Hill vibes, bro. Like you know, and I appreciate that because like you know from like
was
a
Cali. What was he from Cali? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think he is like you know,
yeah, he's from Cali.
Yeah, from like a Cali motherfucker. It was like yo, like we at home. We have some big things coming up for you guys here in the coming weeks. It's about to be absolutely insane. I really recommend for real hitting the notification bell for whenever we go live. New live lineup coming. Whole staff of writers. Like the staff of writers went from like a couple of motherfuckers to like 80 motherfuckers.
So a couple of knuckleheads to just.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he Diego. Yeah, remember he Diego. Yeah,
that's Diego. That's right.
Yeah, he Diego.
Diego. That's right.
It went from a couple of knuckleheads to a fistful of knuckleheads.
Exactly.
We got a grip.
A whole fucking grip. We got a big collaboration next week, Tuesday. My Version's Better. Special live edition for episode 2 of My Version's Better. Bogart, executive producer of that show with the host Blitz on Blake. Blake won't be there Friday. But I'm sorry, fucking Tuesday. Yeah. I'm sorry, on Tuesday.
Friday's right.
He still might be able to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if he does, then he does. But expect the three of us there with Michael Florio Tuesday live. Set your notification bell for that. Thursday, Heath Cummings from CBS Sports. We're talking fantasy football. We're talking his journey. We're going to talk some business isms. That's going to be a one-on-one between Heath and myself. And then the following week, Thursday, we'll break down how that cast is going to work. That following week, we're going to be sitting down with Marcus Grant from the NFL Network, talking his journey and
what I love
fantasy football.
Sorry, what I love too is it's wild because like you got Marcus Grant, Robbie Bogart booked the Florio, and like I was setting up a fantasy football league during the same time. None of us were communicating this at the time, right? While we're talking to these people, and I set up a fantasy football league with both of them, and I'm like, this is wild. Like all of a sudden they're both on our network as well. I'm like, oh wow. It's right? The universe.
Yeah, it's just the universe, and that's also where
they brought them to us.
Yeah, it's also where we're sending. Dude,
I am future me before you.
Let's face it. We woke up this morning, and the way that Heath coming, the way that Heath, we pissed excellence.
He like tapped in with you even. I was like,
Heath Cummings reached out. That was valid as fuck. Like that was valid at AF.
Yeah, shout out to Heath Cummings, man. And
big shout out to Heath.
Just fantasy football today in general, man. I fuck with
right. Me too.
Yeah. So I mean, we have some big. They're not even surprised anymore. We've also grown. Shout out to the fantasy first rounders. You guys have seen it going around on Twitter already tonight. Make sure you fellas, you two, if you got some time tonight, tap in on social media and show some love to the new guys on the staff. Chris Pinto, Billy, and Hicks, and all those guys.
And Chris, the dude too.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. And now they're officially 100%.
I texted him the other day because this was already in the works. And I was just like, man, I'm excited, bro. We all gonna be
Yeah.
under the same roof.
The
We're
same
all
cloth.
family. We're all family.
Yes.
Look for the Unwrapped Sports fantasy, or look for the Unwrapped
Yep.
Sports
Shout out to
live
Perry
lineup
and the
coming.
gang.
Yeah, Perry and the gang. And
They
his
got a
family.
whole nother brand of ism that just fits so well that you know what I mean. It was inevitable. You know what I mean?
Inevitable. Hustler says essentially, damn, yo, we gonna
Space
talk,
and
Hustler. We
time.
gonna talk.
Full,
We gonna
full
talk.
Thanos mode.
Yes.
So I
It's
mean,
inevitable.
but this is where this is going. I'm gonna say it straight up. And you fellas can agree,
Inevitability.
can disagree or agree. This is officially what we dreamed of being a network, and the reason why we named it a network was because of this reason. You officially now no longer need a cable subscription. Get ready to get rid of that. If you were subscribing
Yes.
to cable purely, you just
Don't
have
watch anything else but this.
purely you just
forever.
I know
have
so many people who only have cable TV for sports, ESPN,
Programming.
things like that. Yeah, like that's unnecessary in 2021. It may have been
In the
necessary in
future.
2020, but we're in 2021.
and we're
Yeah,
officially
we're going,
coming.
and in
yeah.
the future, from now on, you just subscribe to Clock Manager.
To
Or sorry,
infinity.
sorry,
And
wrong
beyond.
branding. Subscribe
No,
to
right
Rum Boys
brand.
Network.
That's Disney.
Yeah, I got it engraved in my head. To Rum Boys Network, which involves clock management,
Yes.
GMM, all of us. We're all here to help you guys get your sports.
Isms.
Yeah, thank you, Bogart.
Yes.
Yeah, Sven's coming with fantasy baseball. Like we have so much going on that we can't even fucking announce it all. But I
Sven show's
mean,
gonna be dope.
Man, and
It-
we just got the Peacock right pumping out articles. He's
Mhm.
like just flying around, he's a peacock. You got to let him fly.
we have our brother website, clockmanagement.com.
Clock.management.
They're clock.management. Hey, can you hook me up? I'm gonna send you a mask. You want to send me a mask?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Mask for mask. Okay.
You're talking to Bogart over there, though.
Oh shit.
Give me money.
It's just weird because I have to now face my
I
dick.
got you. See?
Oh.
No, yeah, I got you, bro.
No,
I just ordered my new set of them. So, yeah. Anyone out there, I want you guys to stay safe. Make sure we got a pandemic still going on. So I want football next year. I can make sure you mask up. And if you don't got a mask, hit me up. I'll send you a fucking mask for free. You
I'll
could wear a
go back
clock
in
management
time to
fantasy
China.
football mask.
That's what I would do.
Right?
Wherever the lab they created it, I go back there.
Mine
Blow
isn't for free, but I mean, motherfucker, for the
Destroy
right
the
price,
lab.
for the right price and promo code RUMBOYS in all caps, I got you.
Like I told you, Robbie, I'm horrible at money. I keep giving away these jerseys, giving away masks. Like, just
You're
I
getting. You're
don't
getting.
know how I'm
If
in
he was
business.
giving away money, I would be in line. You
Yo,
know?
you're
Yeah.
getting.
I'm telling you, you know what I mean?
We'd
But
be
I'm-
the perfect business partners.
Speaking of jerseys, you're getting ready. We haven't picked out what it's going to be. This is 100% a surprise, but you're getting ready to sponsor a sports week giveaway.
Yeah. We haven't figured out which one yet. I got to go through my catalog here, figure out what
That's
jersey.
going to be a meeting within itself. Oh my god.
And then I'll put together a list of them, which I probably should have actually cataloged.
Like
If you
It
just
would
want to,
make my life easier.
if you just want to shoot over
inventory
inventory,
list.
yeah. If you just want to shoot over inventory, then we can just have a meeting about it. We can the three of us can vote.
Yeah, I'm down with that. And then I want
what?
to say
Spin
real
a
quick,
wheel.
I'm giving away a Kenny Galladay autograph jersey in
Yep.
less than a week. So
Yes.
make sure you guys go subscribe to
Smooth
Clock
sounds,
Management.
Kenny G.
That's the February. We're closing out February with the Kenny G on Clock
Yeah.
Management, right?
And I give away 4 jerseys on Super Bowl day alone, which was
Oh,
also in February. I don't
Like-
I told you I'm horrible with business. I don't know how it works apparently.
You're not. You're really about to fucking hit one. I'm horrible at business. I'm about to hit fucking 1K. About to self-bond it. Like, come on. Dude. I have been working with you for like I've been running my company for 3 years. I've been working with you and Bogey for like a year and a half now. Like, come on, you got this. You're doing your thing and you're killing it.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not business smart to give away things constantly, but I love you guys. So
We give away all of our content for free, and at this point, people I'm not going to say that on air, but people probably should, but they don't. So, I mean,
I have nothing behind a paywall. Nothing.
exactly. Like,
And I never will.
if you want to support us monetary wise, it's all
Yes,
motherfucking
if you
love.
want to give me money, that's fine.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
This is
I
already
love
in
getting
this.
money from like big companies that want to like sponsor me. And then I immediately take that money and find a way to give it back to people who support me. So either it's a jersey or a mask or whatever it is, but I'm going to take that money and invest it in the people who support me. It's just that's what I believe. Like, I appreciate you guys and the big companies. Like, I hope that, you know, they get some business out of it because, you know, that brings more big companies. But I appreciate
Companies
the people
give me money.
who are actually watching my videos, and I know the companies aren't the ones doing that. So
Exactly.
what up, everyone out
Exactly.
there?
And what's so great about our shit is like, yo, everyone has their own shit. Like everyone, like no, like
Yes.
I never
Everyone's
asked.
own shit gives everyone their own money. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, I've never been like, hey, you have to get. Hey, Bogart, you better give up fucking GM network. Clock better give up clock. Like that's never happened. Like
Or
we just.
like we never charged people to be on.
Yo,
our
yeah,
video.
we've never
You know,
charged anyone. Hey, I'm
like
charging
to
you
put
for
an
being.
episode out. We never had to charge people to use their like platform.
Hey, Bogart, how much for a feature?
Listen, give me money.
No,
That doesn't
when we
work with
say-
me. Fuck.
Exactly.
Listen, for the record, I don't charge.
It's
no one
off
nothing.
brand. It's off
We do
brand.
we do it for the
Yo.
love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
Time
be
is
out
money.
here.
Listen, ooh, look at that. Time traveling, right? Time is money. So you know what I mean? When people spend their time, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. Like, you know, we don't think other people's time isn't more less
like
valuable than ours.
yeah,
you know
your
what I mean?
time is just as valuable. Like I'll pull up to your podcast like it's nothing.
No, but
like
I'm saying
what's
like,
up?
you know, even
Hey.
for all our guests and all the people that we work with, you know what I mean? That's what I think that's why we all work so great together, because you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's like, you know what's funny? Still trying to figure out these goddamn time zones when I'm scheduling shit. Fuck
Yo,
some-
I gotta.
like,
Yeah,
where you
I know.
at?
I mess it up
Central
all the time.
I'm like,
I got a quick
dude,
story if we got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we do. We're time traveling.
Yes.
So
I'm going till my girl's like, come
quick story.
upstairs.
A mutual friend of all of ours, right? Fantasy football plug.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Another
Plug.
day, and you know he did an
Also
interview
a
with
writer for the Rum Boys.
he did an interview with Steve Smith. He did some other interviews, right, with like some NFL players and some big name people. Well,
Yeah, everybody check him out. Fantasy Football Plug. Do we got Plug?
He's
We got Plug in the
he's
homies,
in our homies. Yeah, he's in our homies.
and he's also as of it'll be like 9 a.m. tomorrow Pacific. He'll also be on Clock.Management's website.
Nice.
But what I was saying though, so he did these interviews with like Steve Smith, like some big name people, right?
Yeah.
And then the manager reached out to him, or an agent from unnamed, because I'm not going to burn any bridges here. Unnamed rookie who was trying to get him to pay for an interview.
Yeah.
Like to interview this unnamed rookie.
Okay, he
and
texted
like
right?
My ass.
Because he's coming on my show, right? Plug's coming on my show, and he's like,
I know,
I
yeah.
got a story for you. I was like, okay, so this is definitely what it is. He's like, somebody tried to do X, Y, and Z, and he's like, it's like a real dickhole move. And he's like, I let him have it.
Yeah, he did too. I
I can't wait to hear this shit.
Yeah, don't.
I can't wait to hear this shit.
Yeah, I'll let Plug put his own story out there. But I didn't want to drop no names because I'm not trying to burn no bridges on either side or nothing like that.
You have to let that one come out on air.
But it was a hilarious story.
That's
let
a
me
scoop.
tell you.
Yeah, that's a scoop. That's a scoop.
Because I know Plug ain't. Hey, listen.
And I can't wait till the draft so I see where that where player X goes, so I can.
Bro.
I can, make my own opinions of this at that time.
Yes. I'm gonna send you my dude. If he ends,
because now, bro, like it's a bad.
If they're not anyone I've scouted, if it's anyone that I've scouted,
it's a bad move on the rookie's part because, like, regardless of what happened, right where he goes, like when I hear his name, that's going to be the first thing that comes to my mind. That's going to be the first thing that comes.
Well, we're going to be on air for the draft. So
anyone who
we're going to be here goes, bruh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, he might do something to change it all. So I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, if you haven't done nothing yet, I mean, don't be money hungry. You
Yeah.
know, hey, Rob, what was your guys' former quarterback's name?
Dwayne Traskins.
Yeah, like
Dwayne
don't be
Haskins.
him. Be humble.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Be humble.
Right. Yeah, there's a whole song about it that went like that was a huge song, right?
Little bitch.
Like everyone loved that song, but no one wants to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They all want to be the one saying it. That's the thing, though.
And if they can go back in time, would they change and be humble? Would they?
Right. On next week's episode, we talk about time travel.
Whoa, didn't we already?
Oh, next week is actually.
No, you didn't get it.
Yeah,
Paradox.
I saw that. Yeah, I caught that. That's I was like, hold on, broke through that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Fantasy Football Hustler. I just got your DM, and don't worry, you mix in.
I'm a hustler.
You fit in, and you don't have to give up your YouTube. We're going to help your YouTube. And that's how it works. I'm a hustler, homie. I'm
about the big conglomerate.
Right?
The conglomerate. God damn it.
I don't even know. Like
fleets of ships.
Hey, I'm gonna put it this way. A couple of months ago, someone
fleets.
A couple months ago, someone was like, "Is it a cult?" No, we're not a cult, motherfucker. It's a mafia. Yeah, bitch. Rum Boys Fantasy Network.
Talk about that. It never happened.
It never happened.
It never happened. Hey, you didn't
My wife is so amazing. Gosh, I love this woman. Oh my goodness, I love this woman. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. This show about nothing. Hit our homie section on YouTube. Follow him at Clock Management Clock. Literally just Google him. For real. Clock Management Fantasy Football.
Do your Googles.
Do your Googles on the GM Network as well. Hit up our homie section on YouTube. Subscribe to the GM Network.
Hey, follow me on fucking. Follow me on Sports Me. That's where I want you to follow me. Follow me on Sports Me.
We're missing something, bro.
Follow me on Sports Me. Yo, follow all of us on Sports Me. Yo, let me drop that link up in here.
See me on Sports Me, bro.
Come debate me.
See me.
Yeah, battle me on Sports Me. Like if you're a real one, like if you're really about
battle me
about that sports shit, like if you're really about that
praise me.
Shit.
Like I want more of that, man. I want to drop a take, and I just want the whole feed on there, just people praising how great my take was. That'd feed my ego. So
I want all smoke. I want all smoke. I want all smoke on the Sports Me app. Positive, negative, you name it, whatever it is. Hey yo, listen, this has been the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. This has been the show about nothing. It's your boy Rum Boys Robbie. That's my brother from another mother, Bogart Scott Free of the GM Network. That's my brother from another mother, Justin C, White Chocolate, Clock Management Fantasy Football, Mr. Bowtie. Today die. Hey, we getting fly over here. We appreciate y'all. Tune in next week.
I should have got the memo. I missed the memo.
I didn't. I knew the memo from Twitter, but
I put it out on Twitter. We got a strict uniform policy over here at Clock Management. So
Clock Management. Hey,
Professor Clock.
But you know what? Yeah. Hey, Sports Me is better than Sports Me. That's right. That Sports Me is better than Sports Center. That's right, Sean. But hey, for real.
That's fire. That's a fire take right there. Sports Me is better than Sports Center. That's fire.
It is. Check us out. Check us out next week.
Shout out to all the little kids out there battling too. I see y'all.
Yeah, yo, shout out to the youngins out there on Sports Me. They're out there duking out the mud. I love seeing the young breed, the young guns out there getting it in. The sports music community for everybody. You can mix it up. You can tangle with anybody. It's pretty soon you're about to be able to call out anybody. It's a whole ism. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole thing. Y'all already know what it is. We will catch you guys tomorrow, Thursday. I'll be breaking down some top 10 fantasy positions for you guys. We're probably going to talk quarterback. I want to talk quarterback tomorrow. We'll see. We might talk tight end. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Whatever I feel like.
Who do you got on Mignana again? Let him know.
I don't know yet.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, never mind. I thought you had.
I have to move a lot of things now. No, I can't even spoil it. I can't. Bro, that's how crazy my bookings has been. Like everyone's like, "Oh my god, can I get on?" I'm like, "Hold the fuck up."
Maybe.
We're
It's a
about to
strong
have a
maybe.
whole ass network. This is fucking lit.
Yeah,
I'm
this is a
tripping.
whole ass network. Like everything
Like,
is crazy.
It's dope. We got a lot of great personalities. Like I'm excited for the all our followers, bro, and everyone that's subbed. Like they're
To the moon.
bro. Like it's like yo.
Bro.
Yeah, but yeah, let's close this thing up.
Yeah, let's close
Hey.
this thing up. Hey, fellas, you already know what we gotta do. We gotta start this motherfucking thing off. Real proper. Like, shout out to my homies that I featured on Across the Pond, Midge and the Keg. Big shout out to the
Yeah,
homies in
shout
the
out to our
UK.
bloats out there. Big up
Our
to our
bloke.
bloats.
Bloody hell, mate. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, mate. Midge and the Keg, mate. Hey, this has been the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Cheers to me, cheers to you. All the Rum Boys and girls, what I do. Dilly dilly, all the pirate gang. We out of here, motherfucker. Let's go.
Brah.
Big shit popping, little shit stopping. Ah!